Have you ever felt like your life path number was guiding you towards something bigger, but you just can't quite put your finger on what? Well, today we're diving into the secret skills behind each life path number, including karmic debt life paths and master number life paths, so you can start to really understand how to use your unique strengths. Welcome back to Spirit's Magic. This is your spiritual coach, Kay, here to guide you on your spiritual journey. Let's begin. Life Path 1, the Trailblazer. The Life Path 1 is all about leadership, innovation, and a fiery determination to get things done. If you're a Life Path 1, you're wired to stand out and make an impact. But here's the catch. You're not just handed the skill of leadership. Your life path forces you to grow into it. It's like you've been given this matrix that shapes you through experience, pushing you to lead, to pioneer, and to sometimes be a bit aggressive in the pursuit of your goals. As a life path 1, you need a clear intention to lead. This doesn't always mean running your own business right away, but whatever path you choose, your focus has to be on advancing toward a position of influence. Even if you're working for someone else, you're likely to thrive by taking on roles that let you rise up or use your work as a stepping stone for something greater. Manifesting isn't always easy for life path ones. Despite the natural leadership energy, things don't just fall into place for you. Instead, you need to learn to manifest with intensity and go after what you want with a powerful focus. Think of it as an inner fire. You have to be assertive and aggressive in pursuing your vision, almost like you're pulling what you want from the universe through sheer willpower. Success as a life path. One requires a tough mindset. You'll need to make sacrifices, maintain discipline, and stay committed for the long haul. This path rewards you when you go all in, and that aggressive push toward your vision is what will set you apart. Karmic Debt Life Path 19/1, the Resilient Leader. Now, for those of you on the karmic debt path of 19/1, your journey has an extra layer. You're still influenced by the energy of Life Path 1, leadership, authority, and aggression toward your goals, but there's an added challenge. The 19/1 life path is about learning to navigate power dynamics, especially with authority figures, and becoming the true authority in your own life. For a 19/1, the biggest hurdle is understanding who holds power in your life, whether it's parents, a boss, or any other authority figure, and learning to handle those dynamics. Your challenge is to figure out how to rise above those constraints and eventually become your own authority. So, part of your growth means confronting those who have power over you, not necessarily through rebellion, but through personal development and self-assurance. The 19/1 may have misused their power or authority in a past life, leading to conflict or harm. This karmic debt requires them to learn how to wield their influence in an ethical and constructive way. Once they master their power and leadership skills, their purpose is to use it to inspire and empower others without letting ego cloud their intentions. For a 19/1, consistency is key. This path is all about completing what you start, whether it's a relationship, a financial goal, or a personal project. If you're on this life path, avoid committing to anything unless you plan to see it through. This dedication to following through is part of how you fulfill your karmic debt and grow into the balanced leader you're meant to be. All right, let's dig into Life Path 2 and Master Life Path 11 and see what the real secret formula for each one is. Life Path 2 is like the opposite of the strong-headed, assertive Life Path 1. Here, it's all about cooperation, patience, and understanding emotional dynamics. Life Path. Two folks are often deeply in tune with the feelings and needs of others, making them natural empaths and peacemakers. But this sensitivity can feel like a double-edged sword. Being so in sync with emotions, they can get overwhelmed by criticism or difficult interpersonal situations. One of the biggest challenges for Life Path 2 is figuring out how to give without feeling drained. If you're a Life Path 2, you're likely someone who gives a lot in relationships, romantic, friendships, or professional, and might often feel like you're putting in more than you get back. Learning to set boundaries and manage expectations is essential. Rather than letting emotions control you, you want to steer them in a way that aligns with your passions and purpose. This is the path to finding real satisfaction. Master Life, Path 11. Life Path 11 is the intensified, spiritual version of Life Path 2. But while it shares that sensitivity and empathy, there's more intensity, focus, and yes, responsibility with the 11. If you're a Life Path 11, you have the potential for serious spiritual insight, charisma, and even transformative influence. But that power only activates if you balance it with logic and purpose. Here's the deal. To bring out the full power of 11, you need to combine the emotional strength of the 2 with the vision and decisiveness of 2-1s. That means understanding your passions on a deep level and approaching them strategically. For example, if you're passionate about community issues, like improving the education system, it's about taking that passion and creating an actionable, logical plan to make it happen. When you can connect your emotions with a clear strategy, that's where the true potential of 11 kicks in. Life Path 11s are known for their charisma, which often leads them to high visibility roles as broadcasters, socialites, or influencers. With their magnetic personalities and natural gift for communication, they tend to attract attention easily and often find themselves in the spotlight, influencing others with their ideas and insights. Famous Life Path 11s include Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Michelle Obama, all individuals who have used their platform to inspire and connect with millions. The 11's spiritual insight and innate sensitivity give them an edge in fields that allow them to connect with others deeply, making them powerful voices in whatever area they choose. In the digital age, charisma often shines on platforms like YouTube and Twitch, where they captivate audiences with authenticity like influencers Aiden Ross and Kaisa Nat, who are also Life Path 11s. The biggest tip for both Life Path 2 and 11 is emotional control. Life Path 2s benefit by learning to express feelings in a way that strengthens their relationships and goals. Life Path 11s, on the other hand, take this even further by linking emotion with a purpose-driven mission, turning empathy into action. Now, Life Path 3. Life Path 3s are known for being creatively gifted and naturally talented. They usually have some sort of skill they can showcase, whether it's art, performance, writing, or any kind of creative endeavor. This is where the 3 really stands out. They don't have to go on a lifelong hunt to figure out what they're good at. Unlike other life paths that may need to search for their passion, 3s usually know from a young age what they're talented in. However, Life Path 3s aren't immune to challenges. Some might even face social anxiety or find it hard to express themselves fully, which can feel like a major glitch in their path. But here's the catch. Once 3s figure out how to use their natural gifts and share them with the world, things tend to fall into place. The key is recognition. Life Path 3s are often meant to perform in some way, whether on a physical stage, in front of a crowd, or even virtually. In the age of digital media, the opportunities are endless. Even if you're not performing on a traditional stage, you can showcase your talents on platforms like YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok. For example, if you're a mechanic, you can film tutorials on how to fix common car issues, and people will start noticing your expertise. Whether you're funny, witty, or just plain charming, people are drawn to your energy, and this makes it easy for 3s to find an audience. The key takeaway for Life Path 3s is to embrace what you're already good at and take the leap to put yourself out there. Once you align with your path and push through your own doubts, you'll start seeing things come together. The universe is basically rooting for you, but you've got to show up and do the work. When you do, it'll feel like everything starts clicking into place. Famous Life Paths 3 include some famous entertainers like Kevin Hart, Billie Eilish, Alicia Keys, Chris Rock, Jackie Chan, and Snoop Dogg. Now, Life Path 4. Life Path 4 is often seen as one of the more challenging paths. People with this number tend to work hard, often tirelessly, but the real challenge lies in determining what to work towards and why they doubt themselves. There's a deep-rooted fear of instability and security, making it difficult to take risks and leap into entrepreneurial endeavors or high-skill, high-risk roles that demand courage. However, once they overcome these fears and identify where their competencies lie, they can achieve success. Life Path 4s have an innate ability to focus on details and master what they put their minds to, making them excellent at building stability through their own competence rather than relying on external security. A secret about Life Path 4s is that, like Life Path 3s, they have the potential for fame, but in a different way. While the 3 is naturally charismatic and can gain recognition through talent, the 4 builds a reputation through hard work, strategic networking, and finding the right opportunities to rise. Think of icons like Jay-Z or Diddy. These individuals weren't necessarily the best musicians, but they became extremely successful because of their business acumen, marketing skills, and ability to surround themselves with talented individuals. For Life Path 4s, success comes when they embrace their skill sets and put their focus on gaining competence in something they care about. Another number 4 life path is the Karmic Debt Life Path 13/4. The 13/4 life path is a karmic debt number, meaning it comes with additional challenges that must be worked through in this lifetime. Individuals with this path often feel the weight of having to work incredibly hard to achieve success. However, the 13/4 has great leadership potential and a dynamic nature that, when properly harnessed, can lead to significant achievements. These individuals often have a strong voice, and when they use it strategically, they can become very successful. The key for 13/4s is understanding how to balance their innate charisma and leadership abilities with the hard work and effort that the 4 requires. It's a unique combination of creativity and discipline that, when mastered, leads to great personal and professional accomplishments. In past lives, the 13/4 may have neglected hard work or used their creative potential recklessly. This karmic debt calls for the 13/4 to rebuild their foundation through dedication, responsibility, and structured effort. In this life, they must focus on creating stability, learning the value of perseverance, and embracing practical solutions. To achieve success, individuals with a 13/4 life path must embrace both their natural charisma and their need for hard work. While they are often driven by a desire to make an impact, they must recognize that consistent effort and attention to detail are key to overcoming the challenges that come with this karmic debt. Finding a balance between creative freedom and disciplined action is essential. Focusing on long-term goals, being organized, and setting practical steps for growth will help 13/4s stay on track. They also need to be willing to learn from their setbacks and see each challenge as an opportunity to grow stronger. By leveraging their ability to lead and influence others while staying grounded and committed to their craft, 13/4s can build lasting success in both personal and professional realms. Many individuals with this life path have risen to great prominence by doing just this. Famous 13/4 life paths like Diddy, Donald J. Trump, Will Smith, Drake, Nicki Minaj, Meghan Markle, Pamela Anderson, Kiara, Kim Kardashian, Elton John, Usher, Brad Pitt, and even Elizabeth the Queen Mother all embody the traits of the 13/4: strong leadership, creativity, and resilience. These individuals have navigated personal and professional challenges while continuing to make a significant impact in their respective fields. Their journeys serve as powerful reminders that while the 13/4 life path may come with struggles, it also offers tremendous potential for those who are determined, disciplined, and ready to harness their talents to create meaningful success. Next, number 4, life path, is the master number 22/4 life path. Life path 22/4 is a master number that requires significant emotional and personal development. The 22nd is all about taking action and manifesting dreams on a large scale. People with this life path often face significant challenges in childhood or in early life, sometimes marked by trauma or hardships, which makes their journey to success a bit more irregular. However, this very instability can be a powerful driver. The emotional energy from the 22, combined with the stability-seeking nature of the 4, can lead to great accomplishments. What sets 22/4s apart is their ability to use negative emotions or past struggles as fuel for success. For example, if they face doubts, bullying, or neglect, they can channel these emotions to propel themselves forward. The key for 22s is to not let past pain hold them back, but instead use it to create something remarkable. In extreme cases, individuals with this life path can use their ability to understand and manipulate their emotions to succeed in business ventures that others might shy away from. Whether it's running successful businesses, navigating risky endeavors, or using strategic thinking to their advantage, 22 over 4s are capable of achieving success by turning hardship into fuel for their ambitions. In some cases, the 22 can be associated with individuals who use their emotional depth and skills in ways that might be considered unethical, e.g., criminal enterprises. But the ultimate success of those with this life path lies in using their challenges for good, not evil. Embracing the karmic lessons of the 22 over 4 means using hardship to elevate oneself and eventually create a life of accomplishment and positive influence. Famous 22 over 4 life paths are the Dalai Lama, Tina Fey, and Tupac. Now here's a thought. How do you think numerology can impact your daily life? Whether you're just beginning to explore your life path number or you're already well on your spiritual journey, there's always something new to learn and discover. We would love to hear from you. What's your life path number? And how has it shaped the way you see the world? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more valuable insights and tips on numerology and spiritual growth. Let's keep the conversation going. Now, Life Path 5 and Karmic Debt 14 over 5 Life Path. Life Path 5 is often associated with a highly intellectual and adventurous spirit. Governed by Mercury, the planet of communication and mental agility, Life Path 5 individuals have fast-moving minds. They quickly learn new things and absorb information at a remarkable speed. The downside, however, is that they tend to get distracted by the next shiny thing before fully mastering what they just learned. Consistency and focus can be challenging for them as they jump from one interest to another. The central karmic lesson for those with Life Path 5 is learning to detach from the 5 senses: sight, taste, smell, hearing, and touch. These individuals experience the world through their senses in a heightened way, often leading to indulgences, obsessions, and distractions. They can become overly consumed by sensory pleasures like food, music, or even sexual indulgence. This intense engagement with the world around them can make it difficult for them to focus on a single goal or project, as they are constantly bombarded by their environment. To truly tap into their potential, Life Path 5s must learn to detach from these sensory distractions. When they can step back from indulgence and find stillness, they will unlock the ability to focus and master whatever they choose. Their sensitivity, when managed well, gives them a deeper connection to the world, but it can also become a hindrance if they fail to control it. Now, if you have the karmic debt 14 over 5, this energy intensifies the lesson. In a past life, you might have misused your time or become overly indulgent, often losing focus and wasting your potential. The karmic debt of 14 brings with it the challenge of overcoming distractions, which were possibly rooted in excessive indulgence or the inability to stay consistent. It's important for those with this karmic debt to actively work on staying disciplined, recognizing how their past indulgences have held them back from achieving their true potential. In previous lifetimes, the 14 over 5 may have been reckless with freedom or resisted necessary changes or indulging in excess or misusing their sexuality. This karmic debt calls for them to find balance between independence and responsibility, particularly in their relationships and desires. In this life, they must learn to make wise, conscious choices that honor their personal freedom without falling into patterns of excess or manipulation. The key to success for both Life Path 5 and Karmic Debt 14 over 5 is developing a strong sense of focus and consistency. Once these individuals learn how to manage their sensitivities and redirect their energy toward mastering one area, they can achieve remarkable success. Famous 5 life paths include Leonardo da Vinci, Ellen DeGeneres, Maya Angelou, and Tom Cruise. Next life paths are life path 6 and master number 33 over 6. Life path 6 is often seen as the family number, but it extends beyond just being about family and home. It's all about harmony, bringing things together and creating balance. People with this life path are naturally good at organizing and creating aesthetically pleasing environments, whether it's through interior design, their homes, or even their style. They tend to have an eye for beauty, with good color coordination and a knack for making things look appealing. At their core, Life Path Sixes are healers. Whether it's through physical healing, like in healthcare, emotional support, like in counseling or coaching, or even practical support, such as providing homes through real estate, the key to a fulfilling career for a six is in helping others. Six comes from making a positive impact on people's lives, helping them feel better, both emotionally and physically. If a life path six is doing something that heals, they will feel fulfilled and successful. When you add the master number 33 over 6 into the mix, things get even more powerful. Master number 33 over 6 is considered one of the most spiritually significant numbers, and people with this number are here to influence and uplift the world. Being a 33 doesn't mean you have to be a saint or perfect like Jesus, it's about influence. The energy of the 33 is a combination of the creativity of the number 3 and the healing nature of the 6, so it's all about using your creativity and skills to help others on a large scale. This could make a 33 life path person someone who is widely influential through creativity, communication, or other forms of expression. With 33, you're tasked with figuring out your innate talents from childhood, what you've always been good at, and then using that creativity to heal and help others. It's not just about doing something creative, it's about harnessing that creativity to have an impact on a broader scale. This could mean using your art, music, or writing to help others navigate their own challenges, just as artists like XXX Tentacion did by resonating with his fans' pain through his music. His music, though often seen as dark, helped many people feel understood and supported. He was healing through his art, combining the creative and healing aspects of his life path numbers. For someone with life path 33, success isn't just about recognition or fame, though that can come too. It's about using your platform and your talents to make a meaningful difference. With this path, it's important to take your natural skills seriously and use them to help others, all while understanding the deep responsibility that comes with being an influencer, whether for good or bad. Famous Life Path 6 individuals include Michael Jackson, Robert De Niro, and George W. Bush. So, if you're a Life Path 6 with the master number 33, remember to tap into your creativity and use it in ways that heal and help others. The more you align with that purpose, the more successful and fulfilled you'll feel in both your personal and professional life. Now let's talk about Life Path 7 and Karmic Debt Life Path 16 over 7. Life Path 7s are often misunderstood as purely mystical or spiritual, but the essence of this number is intellectual mastery. Sevens excel in careers where deep knowledge and expertise are valued, from technology and business to philosophy and science. Sevens are driven by a quest for understanding, and their success typically comes when they focus on mastery in their chosen field. Figures like Elon Musk and Bruce Lee are examples of Life Path 7s who have achieved remarkable success by combining their intellectual capabilities with deep dedication to their craft. What makes 7s unique is their ability to be both introverted and intellectually driven. They thrive when their work feels like an extension of themselves and when their career is aligned with their true interests and passions. Mastery in any field, whether it's business, philosophy, or science, is where sevens shine. The key is finding something worth dedicating their time and energy to and sticking with it. Now, Karmic Debt 16 over 7. The 16 over 7 combination brings in additional challenges. The 16 karmic debt number relates to a sense of having built an unstable foundation in a past life, and it can manifest in this life as a need to break down one's ego. People with this number often face life's challenges in a way that forces them to rebuild from the ground up. The Tower energy, akin to the tarot card, the Tower, symbolizes a personal collapse, whether emotionally, financially, or in terms of ego. In past lives, the 16 over 7 may have been overly focused on material gains or ignored spiritual lessons, leading to destructive behaviors, including cheating or taking love and relationships for granted. They might have used others for personal gain, neglecting emotional depth and sincerity in their connections. In this lifetime, they must learn to balance their inner wisdom with practical action, avoid self destructive tendencies, and cultivate deep, meaningful relationships founded on trust and respect, while also embracing their spiritual growth. However, this collapse is not an end, it's a chance for transformation. Sevens with this karmic debt may face losses or crises that strip away their external trappings, but in doing so, they have the opportunity to reconnect with their true spiritual nature. The challenge is not just external success, but spiritual awakening. A seven life path can also lead to secret fame or public recognition, even in unexpected or seemingly trivial ways. Those with this number can gain attention through their intellectual pursuits or insights, sometimes rising to prominence unexpectedly, much like viral fame. The secret is to leverage this recognition and use it to share their intellectual property, whether it's through writing, speaking, or other forms of expression. For a 16 over 7 life path, the key is to embrace both the intellectual and spiritual aspects of life, working towards mastery while remaining open to personal growth and transformation. By doing so, they can turn potential challenges into sources of strength and ultimately find success that is both meaningful and enduring. Now, Life Path 8. The life path number 8 is often seen as one of the most challenging but rewarding paths alongside with Life Path 4 and Life Path 13 over 4, which are the most difficult life paths. As an 8, you are here to master the balance between material success and spiritual growth. There are two circles to the number 8, the first being spirituality, which is the foundation of this path, and the second being the material world, where wealth, status, and achievement reside. Think of the saying, as above, so below. Life Path 8, like the shape of the number, represents infinity as well as karma. 8 also represents money, while 4 represents wealth. The key to success for 8s lies in keeping the spiritual circle strong and centered, as it is the foundation that supports everything else. The reason some 8s struggle while others rise to power is that they do not let karma dictate their path. The world, or matrix we live in, often wants you to become attached to the emotional highs of winning or the lows of losing feeling. Euphoric when things go well and devastated when they don't. This emotional roller coaster drains your energy. To win as an 8, you must remain unaffected by these extremes. The most successful 8s understand that it's not about passion or emotional drive. It's about discipline, consistency, and putting in the work no matter how you feel. The 8 is a number of leadership, power, and decisiveness, often leading individuals into politics, sports, executive management, and entrepreneurship. Success in these fields is achieved through sheer willpower and effort, not by getting caught up in emotions. Like Life Path 2 and Master Number 11, 8s must learn to manage their emotions effectively. They often carry heavy karmic burdens from past lives, which can manifest as difficulties in childhood, challenging family dynamics, or tough financial circumstances. However, the 8 must view these hardships not as setbacks, but as karma to be transcended. When you learn to rise above the challenges and remain emotionally detached, others may see you as cold, stoic, or even villainous, but this is part of your path. The 8 is meant to be a leader, an icon, and a legend. But this can only happen when you master your spiritual foundation and protect it with unwavering faith, whether that's faith in your life path, in God, in an ideology, or in your own inner strength. As you move through life's karmic challenges, you will find that your ability to see through the darkness and remain steadfast will lead you to your light. Now, the final life path, number 9. Life path 9 is one of the most powerful and enigmatic numbers in numerology, often surrounded by a lot of mystery. People with this life path are highly adaptable and can understand others well, though they might not always fit in easily with everyone. Governed by Mars, the planet of aggression, war, and revolution, 9s carry a deep, inherent intensity, and a strong drive to make an impact on the world. Historically, the number 9 was considered the most sacred in ancient numerology, even being excluded from the Chaldean alphabet because of its holy significance. This shows that life path 9s hold a unique and influential energy, just like master numbers like 11, 22, and 33. The potential for influence is enormous, whether you use it for positive humanitarian causes or for personal gain, like someone with the intensity of a Pablo Escobar who was a life path 9 and in some ways was seen as a hero even if he was doing the wrong thing by becoming the biggest drug dealer in the world. You could also use this energy for something positive like Mother Teresa, who was a life path 9, and spread a positive ideology across the world. The key to understanding Life Path 9 is realizing that this number holds the power to impact the world in a big way, depending on where its energy is directed. If a 9 aligns with a strong guiding ideology, they can become a major force, whether by creating a revolutionary organization, writing a book that shifts perspectives, or even entering politics. Your influence comes from how and where you direct your energy. It's important that Life Path 9s also keep in mind that they have an excessively addictive personality, which can lead them to become addicted to anything, whether it's work, food, relationships, or other habits. This trait must be used consciously and channeled into positive outlets, so they can maintain balance and avoid falling into unhealthy patterns. 9s are natural leaders, but their style of leadership is different from others. While a Life Path 1 leads from the front and seeks to be noticed as the alpha, a 9 is more like a sigma, leading from behind the scenes. People may not always notice the 9's influence, but they're always shaping the situation, guiding it subtly toward their desired outcome. As a 9, you don't need to worry about asserting yourself or proving you're in charge. People will feel your authority and influence naturally. Your strength lies in being grounded and focused on your purpose, using your energy to move the world around you. Once you align with a cause that feels truly meaningful to you, your impact can be both deep and far reaching. And with that, we've gone through all the life paths. I hope this journey through life path numbers gave you some valuable insights. Which part of this resonated with you the most? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let's chat. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that helps you live your best life. If you're interested in a personalized numerology reading, visit our website, spiritsmagick.com. The link is in the description below. Until next time, keep embracing your unique path and let your light shine brighter than ever.